Hi, this program is a temperature converter. So I will start by naming the form. It's going to be known as FRM temperature. That's the name of my form. FRM temperature. And this text right here, I will change that to so let's change the text right there to temperature converter. So that becomes temperature converter. Okay, that's the name of that's the text indicator right there. Okay, the next thing I'll do now is to get some component up here. Okay, so let me get my label. Got a label right there. I'll change the font size to about maybe 12 something, a little bit bold. Let's change that to about bold, maybe 14, why not? And let's change the name. I'm just using this label as an indicator, as Celsius. Okay, just copy it across. Celsius, change the name of this 01 to Fahrenheit. And copy another one and change that to Kelvin. So the next step would be to get a label, another label, and I might as well get this label, set this label as follows. The back color for this label, let me change it to something white. Okay, then and the auto size, let's change that to force. The border size, border style, let me make that 3D. Now let's change it to fixed single. Okay, that's fine. And the font size, let's change the font size to, let's change it to bold 14. Yeah, that's cool. Right, and the very first one, let's change that as so the data in this label, let me just enter 0 there. I'll be explaining why enter 0. I think I should make this center. Let's center it. Yeah, that's fine. And copy it across for Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit will be 32, and copy it across for Kelvin, and Kelvin will be 273.51. Okay, so that's not that visible, so let's just change it so that we have enough room for that. The size is about 91 by 33. So let me just do the same thing for both of them. Change the size to 91. I've already copied it. Just enter. Okay, that's fine. So align it properly. Okay, so just a brief explanation. If you check out your temperature, when the temperature is at 0 degrees Celsius. If you convert that, that becomes 32. And if you decide to convert it to Kelvin, that is actually 273.15 Kelvin. So that's why I actually entered those figures in there for you guys to see. You can always check this out, okay, just to confirm if I'm right or wrong. So the next thing I'm going to do is to embed an horizontal ScrollBar. Okay, look at it right here. Okay, I will embed an horizontal ScrollBar here. Okay, that's my horizontal ScrollBar. The maximum value is 100. Okay, let's change the minimum to about minus 60. All right. Okay, that's my ScrollBar. But next thing is to give it a name. So let's just change this to HSC 10. Right, that's fine. And the label, let's change the label to LBL Celsius. This LBL Celsius. The next one will be LBL Fahrenheit. Okay, that's fine. Followed by LBL Kelvin. Okay, so now let's write our program. So let's start the whole process. So I'm just going to collapse this so that you guys can see the code properly. Let me go into the options and increase the font size. Well, select font, yeah, that's selected. Change this to about maybe 18. Okay, so what I would start with is, first of all, let me define my variables. So I say temperature Fahrenheit. Okay, let's declare that as an integer value. As integer value. Temp cells as integer value as well. So I'll now go back and get my vertical ScrollBar, or sorry, horizontal ScrollBar. That is it. The horizontal ScrollBar. Let's say my temp Fahrenheit equals HSC equals HSC temp dot value. So whatever value will be equal to this variable here. Once I scroll my horizontal ScrollBar. So the next thing is, now let me allocate this temp to the label LBL Fahrenheit text equals, let's change the string to the temp Fahrenheit, close that, and now let's repeat. Let's say temp Celsius itself equals convert this to integer. Okay, convert an expression to integer data type. Right, and let's say this Fahrenheit temperature, my variable Fahrenheit minus 32, close the bracket, multiply by 5 divided by 9. Okay. So now let's look at LBL Celsius. The text equals the string value of the temp cells right there. Close that. Okay. Now, if we study the formula for Kelvin, mathematically it actually shows that Kelvin is Celsius plus 273 or 273.15. So I'll then say LVL Kelvin right here, okay, equals LVL Kelvin, dot text equals my Celsius right here, the variable Celsius, okay, and plus 273.15. Okay, what I'll do next is let's check to make sure it's all right. Let's run this program for now, just to check. Yo, that's good, it's working. But this is not working yet, so let's go back into that program, find out why Kelvin is not working. Okay. Let's check the code. So I notice I haven't allocated anything to Kelvin, so let's just put Kelvin there. Equals now plus 273.15. That's Kelvin right there. Okay. So now let's run the program one more time. Okay. Yeah, you can see that Kelvin has changed as well. So normally I've always find out if my program is right. Let me use minus 40. Minus 40 degrees Celsius is always minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, you see that? You can always use your calculator to work that out as well. And there, Kelvin will become 233.15 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that's all there is to this program, guys. So I'll just enter maybe a title there, exit button right here. Okay, so let's just do that quick. All right, and enter. That'll become temperature converter. Just increase the font size, bold, that about maybe 22. Yeah, that's good. And move all of this down a bit. Okay, this down, and maybe one button right here. Okay, let's do exit, exit, exit application. Let's make that bold as well. Alright, it's much better. And we have our display over there. Move the data a little bit away from this system, make it look standing on its own. Now double click on this exit button right here. So what I'll do is let's declare a variable here, variable Q. I'll call Q for quit. I won't give it any data type, or just say Q equals MSG box, message box. Okay. And say please confirm exit application. Close the speech segment, comma, and I'm going to be using Visual Basic Questionnaire, which is right here, VB question. Okay, that's just for the system to confirm, for the end user to confirm if they would like to exit the system, and plus Visual Basic yes or no. Okay, comma, let me enter the name for my program, temperature converter. Close it, close the bracket, and now let's choose a I'm going to be using conditional statement. If Q equals VBS, then me.close. So either you use me.close or you can just use application.exit. Else sorry about that, else me.show. Okay, that's all there is to it. Just for you guys to see this code, let me reduce the option so that you can see what I've done there. Let's say about 14. Can you see that? That's what I've done here for the exit button. You see my code in there, or maybe just reduce it a little bit further. Make sure about 12. Okay, and not much of a difference, but you can see what I've done there. You see that? Okay. So that's all the program. So if I run it now, that's it. Exit. That is the VB question. Please confirm exit application. If I say no, the system stays. Let's try it again. If I say yes, system exit. Okay guys, that's how easy it is to develop a temperature converter. Okay. So you have a nice day now. Thank you.